Welcome to Crack Pack. My name's Andrew. Today we're cracking open Phyrexia All Will Be One. Let's get cracking. Our first card today is an Arena promo card. Then we have a Phyrexian Plains for our land, followed by Vindictive Flamestroker, which for a red is a 1/2 creature. It reads, whenever you cast a non-creature spell, put an oil counter on Vindictive Flamestroker. Then for 6 in a red, sacrifice Vindictive Flamestroker, discard your hand, then draw 4 cards. This ability costs 1 less to activate for each oil counter on Vindictive Flamestroker. So I guess if you're playing a low to the ground red deck, or maybe red-blue, red-green, something like that, where you have a lot of just low-cost spells, probably more likely red-blue than red-green, since this has to be non-creature spells. But this could basically let you, with enough setup, this could basically be pay a red, hurl a lot of non-creature spells around, whether that's shocks and burn effects, or that's other draws, or anything that just is like a mana, right? And then pay another red, because you get up to 6 oil counters on here. And sure, you're discarding your hand, but if you're throwing that many spells around, you probably only have 1, maybe 2 cards in your hand anyway. So then you're drawing up to 4, and that was basically for a red. I like it, but I think it's deceptive in that, like, you're seeing a red for a 1/2. You're thinking this is probably a turn 1 play. This would not be a turn 1 play. You want to play this probably turn 4 or 5, right? As the start of a chain of events to basically go from, getting this down to sacrificing it. You want to get all of that as quickly as possible so that you can sacrifice it, get your 4 cards, and keep moving, because it would be foolish for your opponents to let this stay on the battlefield. It's not going to hurt them directly, but the number of counters it's going to have that you could proliferate and move around and do other things with, and the cards that you're going to be able to draw off of it are going to shape the game, and it's going to swing it in your favor. Getting 4 cards for a creature, and realistically probably 1, maybe 2 mana, just depending on how quickly you need to get rid of this. Like, that's kind of huge. That's a lot of advantage that you're getting, right? You'd be foolish to let your opponent just get 4 cards. If you can stop them from getting through 4 cards of their deck, you should. Especially if they can do it for like a mana, effectively. So I really like this. I think it's a good piece for spell slinging decks, and since we've gotten some pretty good cards for that from the set already, I'm probably going to be including this in the red-blue spell slinger deck that I'm working on now. But let me know in the comments below where you are finding yourself wanting to put Vindictive Flamestroker. Next we have Vat of Rebirth, Infectious Bite, Bladed Ambassador, Ichor Synthesizer, Gitaxian Anatomist, Zealot's Conviction, Stinging Hive Master, Indoctrination Attendant, Gold Warden's Helm, Volshok Splitter, Myr Custodian, Lattice Blade Mantis, and Molten Rebuke to round out the pack. And that's all for today. Thank you for cracking along with me. Be sure to check back tomorrow to crack open another pack.